Have you ever seen a player suddenly perform incredibly well, and then you scramble to add them to your fantasy team, only to find someone else already snatched them up? It can be frustrating when you know a player could make a real difference. But what if there was a strategic way to acquire those game-changing free agents, ensuring fairness and adding a thrilling layer of competition to your league? Well, that is exactly where FAAB Waiver Wire rules come into play. FAAB, which stands for Free Agent Acquisition Budget, is a sophisticated bidding system that allows all team managers to bid on available players using a set budget, making it the most common and equitable way to add free agents in many fantasy football leagues. It levels the playing field, ensuring no single manager has an unfair advantage in picking up new talent. The core mechanism behind FAAB is a blind bidding process. Each manager starts the season with a specific budget, often $100, which they use to place sealed bids on players they want to add. When the waiver period ends, typically at a set time each week, the manager with the highest bid for a player wins that player, and the bid amount is deducted from their budget. This blind aspect means you do not know what other managers are bidding, forcing you to strategize about player value and opponent tendencies. A crucial element is that if no one bids on a player, they become available on a first-come, first-served basis after the waiver period, or if you bid $0 and win, you still get them for free. Furthermore, if multiple managers bid the same highest amount on a player, a tiebreaker is used, which is usually either inverse order of standings or reverse draft order, adding another layer to your planning. To make a bid, you will navigate to the waiver wire section in your fantasy league platform, find the player you want, and enter your desired bid amount. You will also typically need to select a player to drop from your roster to make room. It is vital to remember that once the waiver period closes, usually overnight, all bids are processed simultaneously. Successful bids are announced, players are added to rosters, and funds are deducted. Understanding this timing is key because if you miss the waiver run, you will have to wait until players become free agents or until the next waiver period. This system introduces a fascinating strategic dimension beyond simply picking up players. You become a budget manager, carefully allocating your FAAB funds throughout the season. Knowing when to spend big on a breakout player versus conserving your budget for later in the season is an art form. Some savvy managers even use a $0 bid strategy for lower priority players, hoping others overlook them, or they might make very small bids to test the waters. This strategic spending and the blind bidding element make every waiver run feel like a mini auction, adding excitement and requiring deep player knowledge and foresight. Mastering FAAB waiver wire rules transforms how you interact with your fantasy league. It moves beyond simple first-come, first-served pickups, challenging you to understand player demand, manage your resources wisely, and anticipate the moves of your opponents. By embracing the strategic depth of FAAB, you empower yourself to consistently improve your roster, secure those crucial mid-season gems, and ultimately, significantly increase your chances of claiming that championship title.